Good day all. Today I'll be speaking on a booster pump. A booster pump is a machine that increases the flow, the pressure in the flow of a liquid or a fluid. Then, which is always used in the hotels, factories, transferring fluid, either water, crude, oil, and the rest of them from a point to another, especially when the distance is of a very high range. That is where a booster pump is required, so that you will be able to assist the flow of the fluid. So then because of the steady run of this fluid, it requires a system that can be able to create a room for having rest, for the pumps to have rest, so that because a pump cannot run for days, weeks, months, sometimes for a year. There are some pumps that doesn't require to even off for a year, so it will not have rest, and if it continues, it will burn down the coil by overheating. So because of that, it is necessary to relieve the pumps at a time. That is where a sequence pump comes in. A sequence system, in a way that one pump will run at a given time, it drops. Another pump will come up at a given time, it drops. Another pump will come on at a given time, it drops. So this is what I'm going to explain today. I'm going to explain today with a design that was done by Emitech Engineering Service, to show you how you can design it and how it operates. So this sequence arrangement, how does it operate? For instance, let me use a hotel as an instance. Before I talk about hot water system, let me use it as an instance. You generate your hot water and you want to now pump it to rooms of maybe 50-story building, 10-story building, or more than that. You need this booster pump, you need this booster arrangement, you need this sequence panel for you to carry out this function, so that the life of your pump and your motors will stay long. How does it operate? The way it operates is that, so how does it operate? I will use this design here to explain briefly how it operates. But before that, have a look at this relay. On this system, a sequence relay, that's where a sequence relay comes in. This sequence relay does so many jobs on it. Like this is a relay, the one I normally use. Program that once it signals at an instant, it brings up the first pump, it signals second time, so bring up the second pump, it signals again, bring up the third, the fourth, and continuously, and now start from the first one. So that's what this relay does. So then coming back to this design, what I use here is triple flip-flop, that is 3 sequence. How it operates is that, because as I said before, in a hotel, you pump your water after creating the hot water or even the cold water from a tank, and you are pumping it to 4-story building. There is a time where there is no usage. Nobody is using that water at that instant. Then that instant, as the pump is pumping, it's speeding up the pressure on the pipe. That is where this comes in. So this, once the pressure reach a certain level, the pressure switch will cut off that particular pump when it's not automatic. So you need a pressure switch to cut off, to act as a switch on automatic. So once you reach a certain pressure where there's no usage, maybe that time nobody is using the water, when there's no usage, it will cut off the pump. Then when it cut off the pump, the free flow relay will reset himself. waiting for another command for another pump to come in. When the first one runs, when this one come in, then again the switch is internal, the switch is inside. So once that first one cut off, this is a common line. So once the first one cut off, it will reset to the second pump, waiting for a command. Once the pressure switch closes back, the second pump will start running. Then third pump will start running. Likewise, continuously. That is how it will be operating. That pump can last for so many years without having any issue. Then on manual aspect, maybe when you have a problem with this, I always make room for manual, so that if your automatic system fails you, you can be able to switch to manual. Then on this manual, you can now operate it manually. Then that's why we have something that I called overpressure strip. When you are on manual, it's a safety trip, and maybe you forgot, maybe something happened, and the pressure becomes so much, this overpressure switch will now cut off the system, the whole system, and now wait for the pressure to come down before it will reset. So this is a brief description of how a booster pump works. This is the design done by Emitech Engineering Service. So we Emitech Engineering Service, we design, we confirm, we test, we simulate. We use our PLC to simulate and confirm that it is possible before carrying out our jobs. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and don't hesitate to call for our help when it is needed. We are here to serve you the best. Please try and subscribe, like our channel, and we'll always give you the best. Thank you.